this is the craziest thing that happened. So my dad actually led me to this, and um, like I don't believe in everything, but you know what? If it exists, there is some truth to it. I mean, even fiction becomes reality sometimes,
Yeah.
and there's ways to figure things out, right? Like, 150 years ago, like men can't fly. Now we got airplanes.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say what's real and what's not. Like, it's a very interesting reality we live in. So that's why I don't like, dismiss anything that easily, and I don't
For
really
sure.
go for it. But I'm just kind of like, all right, let's see what happens. So as I went into this, he kind of like put me under a hypnotic spell through conversation. Just started talking, and I just went out, and I'm like, what the fuck? But I was still awake.
Okay.
And I went through this crazy experience where he was just asking me questions and I was giving answers, but it was nonsense. It was like gibberish.
Right.
So he's like, so like, what do you feel now? And I'm like, I feel like a car. And he's like, why do you feel like a car? I don't know. The car is gone. Where did the car go? Well, the car got squished into nothing. Okay, then what happened next?
Okay.
It was like nonsense conversation.
Right. Right.
And as this happened, I felt my grandpa come with like an axe, and like he like cut me into a square. So all of this stuff disappeared, and I turned into a little ball, and I felt like I traveled up my spine into like my like crown chakra, jewel, whatever.
Right. Right.
And my vision turned purple, even though my eyes were closed, but all I saw was purple. And I was telling all this to this guy. And then when I snapped out of it, I was sitting like this. He came at me from the left side, and I knew I could never hug people from my left side because I couldn't extend my arm that way. And I just naturally went like this, hugged him, and I was like,
Fixed.
what?
Cured.
What? And he was like, yeah. And I started crying, and he's crying. He's like, that was beautiful. Like, yeah.
That's a moment.
And that was a moment.
That's a moment.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
He's like, what did you see? And I'm like, I saw purple. And he's like, purple is the healing chakra. That's amazing. You awakened your whatever the fuck. And I'm like, oh, fucking great. I can move my arm and throw shit. That's awesome.
Literally, yeah.
And then,
The basics.
The basic, yeah. I'm like, this is great. And I went to him one time after that because I saw that. I'm like, there's a clue here. I'm like, my father's never been able to guide me towards the business and entrepreneurial life that I wanted, but he's always given me everything.
Right.
And accidentally somehow brought me to here to heal me. I want to go back. So I went back to him. I talked to him. I'm like, I want to fix my relationship with my dad. He's like, well, I don't really deal with that. I mainly deal with like physical like issues.
Interesting.
And I said, look, this is as physical as it fucking gets because this is painful as fuck. And I fucking hate this, that we can't get along, we can't get on the same page,
Wow.
and I don't want to have a life like this. So he says, you know what, let me tell you a story. He tells me a story about his father. And his father was a super, extremely religious man that has a son that's a fucking healer. So he's like, this is bullshit, what the fuck? So they had a huge clash.
Got it.
So he shared his story with me. Again, I kind of went under, shared some stories, whatever, woke up, and he said, all you can ever expect from your dad is that he's going to be who he is, and all you can do to fix your relationship is just accept him and don't have reactions to whatever it is. Just accept him. Just try to accept him, because
Great advice, by the way.
As he is your father and he gave life to you, you are also responsible for him because you are the new generation that has to take care of the old. So I was like, what? And he gave me this different perspective on father-son relationship where he's like, as responsible as he is for you is how responsible you are for him, except the scale is growing because he's responsible for you for like 18 years. But you're responsible for him from 18 until he's gone. And I was like, what? And
That's
he's like,
crazy mind. That's a moment. Yeah,
it switched for me. And I was like, so, and then I stopped asking from all this shit, like expecting my dad to do this and to teach me and to guide me and to give me money and to help me and to like do life for me.
Yeah.
I started to realize, I'm like, fuck, I'm responsible for all this shit. It's not his job to do any of this. Like, my shortcomings are my fault. It's not because he didn't provide your opportunity or whatever. It's my fault. And then I started to take a lot of that responsibility onto myself. And when I did that, it's like something clicked in my dad. Like, he's like, oh, you're different.
Yeah.
Oh, you're taking responsibility. Crazy. Oh, you're taking action. You're doing things. He started to see what I was doing. And even though to this day, he'll always say, Nemo, I don't understand what the fuck you do or how you talk to that many people in a day or how you even like answer your phone like that.
Right.
Like, I don't get it, but I'm proud of you. I'm very happy with what you become, what you do.
Incredible.
And that was like something that like I worked so fucking hard for, because like I was like, I'm not accepting that.
Yeah.
I'm not accepting that like 50 years down the road and like I have a shit relationship with my father.
Fuck that,
and my kids are like, why the fuck do you hate grandpa? Why does grandpa hate you? Why you guys? I'm like, no, I have to fix it.
You got to break the pattern, dude.
Break the pattern. That's right.